Hey guys, Rix here, and today I'm coming back at you with another haul from Brickmania, and as you can see in front of you, the majority of this haul is going to be centered around the American Revolution and their recent releases for it. However, there are some perfect calibers that obviously are not American Revolution, but why don't we start with the minifigure, since that is probably what most people are excited about. If I get this guy open, what you guys are going to see from this figure is that here we are. It is Marquis de Lafayette. Now, if I bring him a little bit closer, you can maybe see the details better. It's a really nicely printed figure and it's a really good design. I think that it fits nicely with John Paul Jones, kind of, fits within that vibe very well that they've been doing with the American Revolution for kind of their uniforms and all of that. Now, it isn't the most detail heavy, I guess is how we could say it, but it does get across, all the essentials of his uniform because, most of the uniforms back in those days, it was mainly focused about that front and kind of the hat. Those are kind of the two big things that really distinguish yourself. So I think the front of this uniform really looks nice and it really brings an extra pop. So why don't I just zoom in real quick on the front of this uniform so you guys can get a better look. Okay, so here, as you guys can see, this is again just the minifigure zoomed in a little bit. Looks really nice. I think the only thing a little bit weird to me about this minifigure is actually this head. I think that while it kind of portrays its likeness, it's almost like an anime head. It looks really weird. It looks like it's supposed to be in an anime. It looks like it's supposed to be in an animation. Just, it doesn't seem the most appropriate. I think that the blush cheeks are maybe a little bit too accentuated and the expression is a little bit off for me, but that's my own opinion. If you guys think, something different, you can go ahead and let me know in the comments below, but, that's just my personal opinion on it. I think that it looks a little bit weird. It's nice to get, a custom head that's attempting to portray the likeness, but I don't know. This one kind of just missed for me. Other than that, I don't really think that there's anything else to go over on the minifig, but I did get two perfect calibers, and so these are the SVDs, and I'll keep the camera zoomed in just so I can put these guns into the hand of Mr. Lafayette, despite the fact that, Mr. Lafayette definitely would have never seen these guns. I still think that, it's a good demonstration of the actual printing. There's tons of printing all over the scope, the magazine, and the various portions of the gun that would actually be, a wood or a wood grain, like a faux wood grain. It's just a very nice design overall. I think they've been doing really well with these perfect calibers recently. I think that the person who does this artwork is Slam, if I'm not mistaken, from Brickmania, and he's just really been doing a great job. So definitely have to applaud him for his artwork on this. And as you guys probably noticed from the haul, I got two of these. Now, moving on to kind of like the final thing of this haul, which is obviously the biggest portion. Let me zoom out again. Okay, so now that we're zoomed out again, as you guys can see, I got two of these Lafayette guns with the 12 pounders. There's nothing really to show off on them other than the fact that there's a bunch of pieces in the box. So I don't really think it's worth it for me to kind of, display the pieces. There's nothing much else to it. But other than that, I don't really think that I have anything else to add. This was the entirety of the haul, and it was just, a nice little Brickmania haul. I will say that while I did obviously get two of these Lafayette guns, I will stipulate this with the fact that I still think that all of Brickmania's mini kits, cannons and stuff like that, are a little bit overpriced. Now this one, I think that I can kind of get on board with the price, specifically because they did custom printing on that, purest Lego cannon barrel. But a lot of their other kits, I don't really think I can get on board with. If you guys want, a further discussion of that I had, you can go and check out my critiquing customs video where I talked about the Brickmania mini kits. But other than that, that's kind of the appropriate place if you guys want to hear more on that subject. I'm very pleased with this haul, especially these perfect calibers. And then, of course, Lafayette will make a good addition to the Revolutionary War minifigure collection. But other than that, I don't have anything else to add. So as always, guys, like, comment, subscribe to the normal stuff, and I'll catch you next time.